Welcome back everybody! Another strategy for Necropolis 324 Path of Exile League, and this time we have Ritual, we have Heist, and we also include corpses from the Necropolis League itself. In the latest patch, ZZ actually added the corpses in the bulk sell on the trading side, so it is much easier to buy and sell those corpses right now, so we can make some easy currency out of them. And there are a few that they're pretty much worth a good amount of chaos as well, so why not add them and start testing a little bit more extensive about the corpses and how we can profit from them. Now, in one of my videos, there was the people that were asking about Heist and if it's profitable, if it's worth running, so I thought I'd give it a try. I would honestly like to do it on my next build because it's gonna be a much faster one, but this was completely fine, and basically in 4 hours you can pretty much make a handhunter with a current price of about 35 to 40 divines. It's going up, but I'm not sure how much it's gonna go up right now. Now, let's talk about the strategy and what we are doing here. We are adding a few smuggler classes from our Kirak crafting device. That's 2 of them in their guarantee, and we also have a chance for a third one from our Atlas passive, and of course we also have a small chance of adding a bunch extra of them. It happened a couple of times on my maps here. We did a test of 40 maps. We have 4 rituals on each map. That's a guarantee, and also I have gotten all of the passives for extra corpses. I'm not sure if all of them are good to get. I'm gonna do further testing in the future, but for the time being, that was what I went for. I did have a good time running the maps. 40 maps in about 3.5 hours. I'm counting 4 hours because it takes a little bit of time to sort contracts and stuff like that and get ready to sell them. Now, the best place of selling all of those things would be TFT, for better or worse, because it is much easier. When it comes to deception contracts though, because those are the focus of the strategy, the deception contracts would also sell to the trade side fairly easy, and yeah, they worth quite a bit of money. We make a good amount of money from our blueprints as well, and everything else. Now, I picked dunes because I had a good amount of dunes laying around and I want to run them, and also because we drop some really nice divination cards. Fortunate for divines is of course the first one, and also I like acclimatization because right now small currencies like alteration, like fusion, like chromatic orbs actually sell for quite a bit, and their prices hold out very well. So it has been very good for me, so I thought I'd keep going for it. Now, when it comes to the ritual windows, we're gonna talk about it in a little bit, what exactly you wanna do, but we only go for 3 rerolls on this strategy. We're not going very heavy on it. Ritual is just very mediocre, I would say, in general. We did hit a couple of nice things, but nothing too insane. You can always hit some big things, you know, headhunters, maid's bloods, mirrors, mirror shards and stuff like that, but that's only if you get extremely lucky, and this is not what we are hunting over here with the strategy. Now, when it comes to pricing, this was a little bit of a weird one. I had to put a lot of extra work so that I can get good pricing and reliable results for you. So if you do enjoy this type of content, please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. Also, drop the comments below. I wanna see your thoughts and opinions, and if you like those kinds of strategies, and of course, if you use it, let me know your results. Now, what we're doing here, we are using, of course, dunes, and we are using 4 scarabs. 2 of them are domination scarabs here and here. We are adding 4 additional shrines to our maps, and I'm also adding 2 guarantee shrines out of our Atlas passives, which we're gonna see in a little bit. I'm using only 1 ritual scarab of selectiveness. This one gives us the reroll the first 2 times to cost no favor, and it also grants us 1 additional time rerolling. So basically the base reroll is once. For Ritual, we're getting 1 more from the Scarab, and both of them cost 0. I didn't want to invest more on the passive tree or on Scarabs for this one, and I'm also using Scarab on most of the lineages. I tried that, I'm not that impressed, but because we are using so many shrines, and we do have magic packs on those shrines through our Atlas passive tree, I thought increase a little bit, get a little bit of extra favor out of them, and squeeze as much value as possible. Now, let's get into what we got and the results here first, and we're gonna talk about the passive tree afterwards. So, we have the 40 maps here, and the costs for those maps. The Domination Scarabs, we're using 80 of them, 2 for each map, 320 chaos. Those sell about 3 to 4 chaos in bulk. I went for 4C per each. Of course, we are only trying to get the minimum amount of profit that you can make out of every strategy we're doing in the channel. Selectiveness, they're only going for 2C in bulk, and Monsters Lineage about 4C in bulk. You can buy them cheaper as well, but I went for the maximum that you would have to pay. Raw materials about 100C. Simple stuff, chisels, alks, and scours as per usual, and we are also using the Kirak crafting for Heist, and that's 5 chaos per map, so 200C, 860 chaos total profit. We are not counting our maps. As you can see here, we dropped 44 dunes, and we are over sustaining already. I'm counting the toxic sewers. Once again, I'll have full favored maps for dunes and only 1 for toxic sewers. As you can see, we're dropping plenty of maps. We have no issues here. I'm only counting 6C per map. You can get a much better price when it comes to bulk sales though. When it comes to some good drops, we dropped 5 tier 17s and a decent amount of ritual vessels. And when it comes to the high stuff now, we have 5 fully revealed blueprints here, as you can see. Those are the fully revealed. There are only 3 wings, all of them, and they sell about 110C for each one. The 4 wings actually sell for 130C. We have plenty of 3 wings and 4 wings blueprints as well, and 20 deception contracts. Now all of them are here, as you can see. The blueprints, I went for a very low price, 18C per blueprint, and also they are revealed here, 110C. When it comes to regular contracts, I only put 1C per each, but you can definitely get a better price when it comes to bulk selling contracts, especially if you do it on TFT. You can get about 2C, I would say, so this would double your profit, but I just went very mild here. 20 deception contracts, I went for 7C each, and 6 of the priceless. If you don't know, the top highest target line there has a different value. As you can see, moderate value, high value. The priceless one is the best one. This refers to the end artifact that you are getting out of your heist, and you sell that for rogue markers. Those are always well sought out of players, and there is also an achievement related to it, a challenge related to it, to those for this league. So they're gonna go up in price, I believe, in a little bit when people start doing the challenges a little bit more vigorously. So we have 10C each for those 6. We have about 90k rogue markers. I went with the bare minimum 1400 markers for 1C, so 220C. We're gonna make a lot more money if you sell those properly for divines. And 8 blood filled vessels, those drop out of our rituals here and there. They're not really juiced up, only 2 of them are juiced up. I went for just like 5C each. If you go for the strategy and you do a good amount of maps, not just 40 for the test here, you will get a lot more of them, and when you have a good bulk of those, like 10 blood-filled vessels with, let's say, 100 monsters on them, they're gonna sell for a lot more, like 10, 15C, even 20C each. So it's something that you're gonna have to see and play a little bit yourself, but as it is, you can just drop them in a tab for 5C, and they're gonna sell to people that use them. Now, when it comes to the rest of our currency here, small currencies and Scarabs, we have about 18.5 divines. I also dropped a Valdo puzzle box. I am not counting this here, by the way. This is a lucky drop. The only, let's say, lucky drop that I'm dropping is Divination Scarab of Curation. These go about 6.2 divines right now. They go up and down all the time, so pick your spot to sell them, and you're gonna make a good amount of currency just from one Divination Scarab of Curation. So with everything said and done, with those that we talked about, we make about 4,300 chaos. That with 4 hours counting as your time for 40 maps, which is already quite a lot higher than it should be. It's 7.2 divines per hour. Now, because I included corpses, and I'm gonna talk about how you can actually price correctly and sell your corpses in a little bit, I'm just gonna show you here. I have a full tab of corpses, and I still have a few on my morgue. I basically filled up my morgue about 2 times on these 40 maps, and I'm only counting 90 corpses with 5 chaos per corpse. This is basically the lowest amount of that you will sell your corpses. There are some of them that go for from 20 to 40 chaos, and they're fairly common. You will drop quite a few of them, so I will show you which ones you should pay attention to, and there are some that actually go for a lot more. Also, because we are doing a ritual has a lot of synthesized and fracture items on them, so you might find something really big. The only thing that I got was this one, this Viridian Jewel with increased maximum life fracture. This is about 6 to 7 divines, depending on how much I'm gonna sell it. Other than that, we have this one that I have no idea how I'm gonna be pricing. My minimum power charge on a shield. I dropped a tier 3 fracture on the bow. This one is about 20C. Increased energy, also 20-30C. Tier 1 mana regen, about 25 to 40C, depending on how much it's gonna sell. And also maximum intelligence here. It is unfortunate on a Crimson Jewel, so it's not gonna sell that much, but it's still about 20 to 30C. I'm only counting basically the good jewel here, but you can drop something that it's gonna be even higher. Including everything very conservatively with the corpses as well, just like 5C each. We make over 100, over 10 divines per hour. So with the current headhunter prices, we basically make a headhunter in 4 hours. Now, let's check out a little bit about the passive tree, and we're gonna talk about how you can price your corpses correctly after that. We are traveling and we're getting the additional shrine here, and also we are buffing our shrines. This is what's gonna give us at least 1 magic pack there, and we're buffing the shrines, that the effects that they're giving us, because makes the maps a little bit more fun to run. And also these 3 points right here are very important, because they're gonna give us the extra percentage, so that we can get 2 guaranteed shrines out of our passive tree. We are adding another 4 from our Scarabs, so that's 6 shrines minimum on your maps. Now, these are the nodes right here for the corpses. This one, to have unique item crafting outcomes, I'm not 100% sure if I should have that. Again, I'm gonna do more testing with this. This is a very important one though for the modifier tier rating crafting. And this is for meta modifier crafting outcomes. I don't even think I dropped one this time around, but it is what it is. As per usual, we're getting all the shaping for our map sustain, and we are also using singular focus. We are only dropping our favorite maps. When it comes to heist stuff, we are getting the extra chance for smuggler's cash right here. So here is when it gets a little bit more spicy. We give it more chance for deception contracts through this one. And on the top here, this is what makes some of the blueprints to be fully revealed. Down here, 10% actually, so you can drop fully revealed blueprints. Those are the most important part, and we are getting everything else in general that we can add to our maps for Heist. Now there is an interesting one here to get more high value targets and precious targets of us, as I talked before. This one might be more interesting later on in the league. Now let's get into it. For our ritual, we need to get 100% ritual chance on our Atlas passive tree. This is very important because we don't use gear crafting for ritual, so we are getting this wheel down here. And we also need this point here for the extra 10%. That's with everything else that we are grabbing. Right here is the 4 rituals guarantee on our map, and a little bit of extra chance as well. This one is for deferring, reduced tribute cost and stuff like that. And right here we are getting the chance for the rituals to drop the blood-filled vessels. Again, these are more important if you do a lot more maps, but they're still nice to have. Now that this is done and we already have talked about the profits, I want to show you right here how you can actually make a good use of your coffins. So this is PoE Ninja, and this link will be to the description, of course, so that you can use it. As you can see here, if we go scarcer, right, the 300%ers of the scarce modifiers, they sell quite a bit, especially some of them. The gem modifiers are very, very good. The resistance ones are actually quite rare, and most of them, they go for about 20 to 40 chaos in general. Even the 150% these are not the highest that you can drop on your maps, they can actually sell for quite a bit. So keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to named corpses, we will only look, and those are the only ones that I was picking on my maps, on Perandus corpses. Anything that is named and has Perandus on it, they sell for 35 to 50 C. You can, do your price taking here and sell them accordingly. Those are the ones that people use to make the new Perandus Pact jewel on grave crafting. And when it comes to the modifier tier, as you may know right now, this is not gonna give us good results. As you know, those can no longer drop. Like the 25 to attack, generally speaking, specific modifier tier rating. There is only plus 50 modifier tier rating that can drop, and if I'm not mistaken, they go for about 15 chaos per reach. We can find that it is about here. If there you go, yeah. Those are fairly common. You're gonna drop a few of them. I think I got 6 or 8 of them already, and these are 15C, and they're gonna sell really, really easy, right? Because almost anyone that wants to craft will be using a lot of those. On the crafting that I wanna go myself, I need 22 of those for each craft try that I get. So as you can understand, you need plenty of them. People will buy them, and you're gonna have a good time. Also keep in mind for the increased effect corpses that they also sell for about 15 chaos, and some of the 500% for crit, gem, minion, whatever that you can you can drop. Those also sell from 5 to 15 chaos depending on the modifier. Also, one easy way that you can sell them, because again they show on the bulk exchange right now on the trading side, you can make a quad tab or a regular tab, that's up to you. I have this one, for example, 25 to 5 chaos, so I only sell 5 corpses above level 80, always above level 80, don't bother with anything else, at least that's my opinion, but that's up to you. And as you can see here, for example, I have 5% increased chance of defense, and someone is gonna come and is gonna buy 10, 5, 10, 15 or 20 of my corpses. As I increase my bulk here, it's gonna become even easier to actually sell them. I have mana, I have already sold a lot of those corpses. This tab was full, and I haven't been doing trading for a few hours actually right now, because I've been doing the strategy and I'm recording. Alright, that's it for the strategy. This one was pretty profitable, honestly. Ritual is a little bit weird. You can get the specific ritual bases as well. Those go from 10 to 20C. It's about there that you can sell them. There are like 5 or 6 of them. It's not just Blizzard Crowns, but yeah. They're not in the meta right now, so they're not selling that high as they used to, but generally speaking, you can find some really good things in your rituals. Make sure that when you're rerolling the first couple of times, until you see the third and last window, you do keep some currency, some favor on your ritual, so that if something good appears on the third window, you can buy it or you can defer it. Make sure that in the first couple of windows, you basically defer the good things. Basically, I went for chaos, I went for a few cheap alterations, chromatics and fusings, and I also went with some good scarabs, you know, ambush scarabs, harbingen scarabs, divination scarabs, all of those things. And if I found a contract of deception, I also bought it. Blueprint, if you find the blueprint, also buy it. Any eldritch currency are good. Exalted and divines, of course, if they appear, you probably want to go for them. But yeah, other than that, the strategy works pretty good. It's very, very chill as well. It's just like up and go. You only take a few seconds on the ritual, and because we only have 2 free rerolls, it's very easy. You don't have to do any math. You don't have to keep tribute for your last reroll or anything like that. It's just bam, bam, bam. You just go through your windows, you do your shopping, and you're out of the map. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will catch you on the next one, and best of luck. Bye bye.